Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Love Line.
Welcome back.
We're back and better than ever.
What a week. What
a weekend.
What a past 2 weekends, actually.
Yeah.
That's the tea you're getting today. So I know last episode I was going to tell you guys about the Disney adult. Then recapping the story of Trinity. I did not want to bore you to death. So long story short, he was as boring as his name, the Disney adult. He liked going
boring as his name.
He liked going to Disney many times a year. That was not my vibe. I saw him in the daylight. He was not Italian.
Yeah.
Was not it. And I never want to see him again in my life. And then...
Which you might.
Which I might have to see him because of Trinity's debacle. But before that, then, everyone was like, no, he can't be that much of a Disney adult. That week, he posted him in Epcot. So, again, he was a Disney adult.
That's so ironic.
Very unfortunate I ended up with a Disney adult. But Trinity ended up with a very nice Italian boy. So
I did. Okay, so a very quick recap about... the guy that I met at J-Max. I'm going to call him the firefighter. I don't want to give out any names, but he is a firefighter, so I'm just going to use that as his code name because I don't want to say his name.
Yeah.
Anyway, we met. I could tell that he liked me. He was eyeing me. I was like, hey, I just knew he liked me, you know what I mean? And so, he ended up buying me a drink, asking me for my number and everything, and then he actually said, as soon as I met him, that he wanted to take me out. He was like, let me take you out. And I was
full Italian, but you gotta love it.
We love being respectful. We love a respectful king. We love it.
We do.
So long story short, that's kind of how we met. Whatever. I was the only one out of me, Jackie, and Ariana to be semi-successful.
But we had a 33% success rate, so I think that's a win.
I think it is.
I think it's a win.
Yeah.
That 1 out of 3 got a good person. 33%.
And what are the odds that it's me though? I really wasn't expecting it to be me.
I love that for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm still feeling it out. Which.
She went on a date with him. It went well.
I did. Went well. Very nice. Took me out to dinner. Paid for me. I literally tried to pay, but he wouldn't let me.
I love that.
He was being so sweet.
I love that.
At the end of the day, he ended up inviting me inside. I politely declined.
Trinity's not a fan of meeting the family.
No, I'm just scared. Because it's not even I'm scared to meet them. It's I pair meeting the family with commitment, and I'm like, okay, I'm scared.
And then what I tried to explain to Trinity is my fellow Italians listening, you could probably agree with me on this one. Meeting the family is not very weird. It's not not weird, but it's not very
it's not out of the ordinary.
It's not out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
If it's not if it's on a Sunday, Sunday dinner, yes, that's a little bit, that's a little more serious, the Sunday dinner. And then sauce day, if you do sauce day, make tomato sauce, if you bring somebody to that, then that's literally marriage. But it was just it was just a middle of the week date. So if he went in and introduce you to his mom, I don't think that's too bad. But you are not used to that Italian environment, so I see why.
Not at all.
Yeah. But that was J-Max and the firefighter and the Disney adult. And then
much love to them. Well, to the firefighter.
I mean, the Disney adult was cute, just not my vibe.
Yeah, but I think that's, you know what? You did something very honorable though, because most people, you did not waste his time at all, and I think that's
I said it to his
good
face.
for you.
I said it to his face. I was I'm probably not going to stab you because you're not Italian. I said
yes.
But anyway, that was 2 weeks ago. Sorry, I have a cough, guys. I don't know what it is. It's not COVID though. Thank God.
Thank God. Yeah, she's not COVID ridden anymore.
We're good. But so that was 2 weeks ago. Then this past week, we went to Porta.
Oh my God.
We like to think of ourselves as Porta Putanas.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're Putanas for Porta. If you don't know what Putana means, look it up. It's my favorite word. I use it every week.
Yep.
I just love Porta and everything about it. So Trinity, if you want to start, because this is really your night to shine.
It was insane, to say the least.
I was just the background this night. Trinity really had her night, and I was just there for support with to feed her salami. That.
Well, and I appreciate the support. Yeah. I truly do. So okay, let's begin the night. This involves you too.
Oh, of course it does.
Let's start the night. We waited in line for an hour. We're over it. We need shots. We're like, let's go. So we're at the bar. Do we get drinks first? Oh, we did. We did.
We got a drink and a shot ourselves first, and then this kid.
Yeah, this whole man. He's a teacher.
I'm not gonna name who.
I don't even know his name, to be honest.
I do know his name, but I'm not even gonna say how his correlation.
I don't. Thanks for the drink.
Yeah. I'm not saying his correlation how we know him because someone will get in trouble. But anyway, we know him through somebody. Then he knows somebody that I know. Whatever.
Yeah.
So then he buys us a shot. And I said something. I was just like, oh, I said something about like Italian boys because I was just telling him like about something, and
Yeah.
then he was like, well, you see, like that's your problem. He goes, you said Italian boys. He's like, you need a man, and he's like, and by the way, I'm not a boy. Let me buy you a shot, and then he bought us a drink.
He did.
Yeah, he was very
I was like, yes.
He was
oh my
very
God.
smooth with it, but he was also a little older, so it scared me, and like I can't.
Why is that me? I got the
get
same
scared.
vibe. No, I got the same vibe from him. It's no hate to him.
No,
he
he's
was
not,
very
like,
nice.
old. He's like in his mid-20s.
He
so
was
that
very
just
nice.
scares me.
Like in my head, I still feel like I'm like 18, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, like how am I old enough to like even date a guy this old? Like
because the person that I know that he's friends with used to babysit me, so I'm like, this is a little weird to me.
Okay.
Like, you know, but so like whatever. And then like when he caught the vibe, I wasn't gonna like do anything. Like he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna walk around. Then I didn't see him for the rest of the night, but I got a shot out of it, so it was a great time.
as you should.
That's how the night
so
started.
did I.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting
she
to.
got a shot out of it too. So
I was not expecting that.
It was a great start of the night.
It
It was a
was.
great start.
It was okay. So then after that happened, I met up with Mr. T. I almost
Like
slipped.
always.
You guys, you almost called me. Yeah, I met up with Mr. T. He like stayed with me for a very short amount of time, which is out of the ordinary for Mr. T. He normally is with me and you and all of us like the entire time.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, like I'll be right back.
Yeah, him
And
and
I was
cheese,
like, like okay.
Yeah.
And so we all end up going on stage.
It was a great time. I
Yes.
have not been on the Porta stage since my birthday. So
Stop.
the fact we were on the stage,
We were killing it
the
on
vibes
stage,
were
by the way.
immaculate. I don't even remember it. I just had a great time. But
I remember a little bit of it, and
well, I know
actually,
you do, 'cause of the story you're about to
have
tell.
videos throughout the night that I love these videos so much. I have to show you a TikTok that I made of the night that literally sums up my night and my
Yeah.
feelings and my thoughts perfectly. Like I just
Yeah.
love the video. I always take videos when I go out. Like
No,
I'm
me too. I
such a
take
memory
videos, I
hoarder.
take pictures, and I have the Dispo camera app. It's a disposable
Yes,
camera app that you can
yes.
print. I swear by it. I wish they would sponsor me, but
Right.
I swear
Dispo, if
by
you
it.
want to sponsor
I
us,
love it.
please
Let
do.
us
We'd
know.
love it.
I use it every weekend, but anyway.
But yeah, like it's so funny. Anyway, so yeah, we were like on the stage, and when you're on the stage, obviously you can see everyone.
Yeah.
And so I saw Mr. T. oh, let me preface this by saying, before I got on the stage, one of my sorority sisters was texting me saying, hey, Trin, just letting you know, like, Mr. T is dancing with another girl. Her name is
And then
I'm sorry.
And I'm so drunk, right? Trinity turns around and tells this to me on the stage. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what? And like she turns from like so happy-go-lucky, we're having a great time dancing. She's
almost
cursing
cried.
this kid out.
I
on the
literally was
stage.
cursing him out. No, literally, swear to God. And so when I heard of this, I was like,
Yeah.
because she sent me a picture, and it
Yeah.
wasn't even him.
It was
literally his friend. I was like, bro, I was like, that's not him, but like, okay.
Yeah.
But then she like sent me it again, and she was like, no, like it is him with this girl who will not be named. She's very nice, by the way. I met her. No hate.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, because I had heard about her before. Like I had
Yeah.
known that they were like friends, but I was like, are they like friendly friends? Like
Friendly friends. Like
hello.
Like me and the other one, friendly friends. Friendly
Right.
friends. Anyway.
Exactly.
Anyway.
So I was like, okay. And so anyway, I get on stage. We're all on stage. And I have videos of me, like, because when you're on stage, you're above everyone. So you can see everyone.
It's a great time.
And so I literally saw him. Like, I mean, he was like kind of dancing with it. It wasn't anything too much to be worried about,
it was just
though.
annoying.
It was annoying.
Because the way you were told, it made it
And
seem
the
like
way
it was worse than it
It
was.
absolutely
And
was,
I-
and that pissed me off so much
I
that
know
they
it
did that
did.
to me, because like they all know how much I like him, and why are you gonna make up? I'm not gonna comment on this any further. But yeah, it really did make me mad, and so after that, I got off the stage, and I don't know where you were at this point.
I think I went
You
to
might
the
have been with
bathroom.
Shelby.
No, Shelby, we were dancing on the stage. I was with
When
Leah. I love Leah. Leah came on the
Leah?
stage.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I love Leah more than literal life.
Yeah.
I met her in a class right before COVID.
Yeah.
And she's like, I was like, oh, like, you can't have your drink on the stage. She's like, no, I know the DJ. She gets up, she kisses the DJ. Hello. I'm like, okay. So like, she's so fun. I was dancing with her on the stage, and then I think you were still on the stage at this point when you were flipping out. And then I got off
Yeah.
the stage. I got off the stage with you. After.
Well, because I don't know where, because I'm thinking the night's very blurry for me.
Yeah.
I was very, very intoxicated. But there was one
But
part of the night.
I think our saving grace,
Yeah.
every time we go out, and everyone makes fun of it, everyone makes fun of it besides our friend groups, I bring thin sliced
Yeah.
pepperoni. I sneak it
Yeah.
into Porta with me every weekend. And
Yeah.
I tell you, that is what saves our stomach linings, the blacked out.
Right, I think so.
I think it saves
it's nice to have a
everyone.
little snack
And,
too.
Though Trinity, was throwing up on the side of the road on the way home.
Okay,
That's a
wait,
different
yeah,
story for
we'll
another
get to
day.
that. We'll definitely get to
Yeah.
that. That was interesting too. Yeah, so when I got off the stage, I got a text from Mr. T saying that he was like coming back because he was gone for like 15
Yeah.
minutes,
And then
but
you
it
were
felt like
mad.
so much
Yeah.
longer than that. Like it felt like he was gone for like hours, but it was only like 15
We were
minutes.
on Porta time.
Drunk time, Porta
We were on
time.
Porta time. That
I'm
Porta
like, oh
air.
my God. And so
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And so as I'm with Rosie, Ariana's housemate, I'm with
Love her. She's
Rosie.
my favorite person
I don't know
ever.
where you were, but
Yeah.
I feel a man grab my neck and drag me.
It was a scene out of a literal horror
I
movie.
kid you not. Like I literally
Okay.
was like, I thought it was Mr. T, but it wasn't.
Do you know what it looked like? Do you want to know what
What?
it looks like? Like the way Rosie described it to me? You ever see the episode?
Wait,
of
she
the Sweet
described it. I wish I
Yeah.
was there for that. I didn't
You
hear
know the
this.
episode of The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? Like the Halloween episode when like they get dragged into the darkness? Like that's what it looked like.
No, that's what it felt
That's
like.
like-
That's you know what? I could imagine it looking like that, and that's what it
Rosie
felt
said
like.
She got so nervous when she saw that. She
Thank
was like-
God Rosie is a real one. Love you, Rosie.
Yeah.
She literally
My best
like
friend,
came
love her.
right with me.
Yeah.
I was like,
Rosie's
I
the
literally
realest
started
one there ever
screaming her
is, yeah.
name because I felt one man with his arm around my neck, and then
Yeah.
another one like on my arm. And so they started dragging me to the bathroom.
It's not funny, but it's
literally
funny.
no, it's hilarious. I literally thought it was Mr. T, and
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was his friends. And I was screaming. I'm like, Rosie. And thank God she like followed me to the bathroom. I have the funniest
Rosie.
video of me in the bathroom with these men.
It's so funny.
It
guys.
is so funny. I wish I could post it, but I can't. We can't
Anyone
release their
wants to see-
information
no,
or
yeah.
their identities. But
Close friends listening, if you want visuals to go with it, just like
yeah.
Rosie sent the
See-
video of me kissing the boy to Jackie Barton last week.
Oh.
Jackie Barton, love you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I can't.
So funny, but
Literally insane. And so they were trying to make out with me in the
Yeah.
bathroom, and I said no. And they were like, why not? And I was like, I can't do that to Mr. T. They're like, why not? And I'm like, don't worry about it. You don't need to know why I do the things that I do.
That's so
Mr. T already knows how I feel about him. I mean,
Okay.
he just needs to watch episode 1.
But then we were
But-
all dancing at another point again.
Yes.
Mr. T bit me again, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what the reasoning is. Every time we're out, this man bites my shoulder.
Yeah.
Not only did he bite my shoulder this week, he also bit my finger.
Yeah, he did.
And we did the fuck you again, Mr. T. I have it on video. Like,
Yeah.
we did that to him again.
Yeah.
But he bit me before. That's why I said F you, Mr. T, because he bit me.
Oh, right,
This
right,
man
right.
bites me every time he sees me, and I don't understand why.
I can't. No,
It's
it's
so
weird.
funny.
I
It's
think we
so
did
funny.
talk, or no, because I was on FaceTime with him on Sunday,
Yeah.
Saturday, the day after.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about it. I don't really remember what happened, but
It's so funny. Like, I'm not even mad. I just
he does it. I think now that we bring it up to him so many
Yeah.
times, like he like does it on purpose now because he's like now it's like funny. Like
I think it is hysterical.
it is
honestly.
funny. I love Mr. T. I genuinely
Yeah.
think that he's such a good guy. Like
I hated him
our
at
personalities, we mesh so well.
I hated him at first because at first she would like tell me things, but now I love him. Like
See,
honestly,
and
I'm a
he's
Mr. T
proven-
fan. He's proven himself.
Has he not?
No, he's hung out with you more this year than
Yeah.
the other one that I talked about in the first podcast has
Yeah.
hung out with me in 2 years.
Yeah.
I've seen this kid more since September than
Yeah.
I've seen that other kid in the span
and
of 2
every
years.
time we go to Porta,
He's
he
with
stays
you
with
the
me
whole
like
night.
95% of the
He's
time.
with you the whole night.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
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 He's
So
proven
we'll
himself.
see about that. So anyway, as I get after I leave the bathroom, after I get dragged, okay, I leave the bathroom, and I end up like seeing Mr. T. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to believe that. I knew I was gonna slip one time. Anyway, yeah, I ended up seeing Mr. T.
Yeah.
And it was so weird. It was like perfect timing. And so I literally start going off. Like I bet people around me, because all
I
of our
missed
sorority
it.
sisters were there.
I missed it. I don't
You
know
were.
where
I think you were with
was.
Leah.
No, I think it was in the bathroom.
Oh.
I don't know where
Well,
I-
you just. How'd you miss me? I got dragged to the bathroom. I think this was
there's
different
two
times.
bathrooms. There's a bathroom in the back of Porta. I
Oh,
know it's at
you're
the end.
right. Were you in the one in the
I was
back?
in the back, so
Okay,
there's
no,
never a
I was in the
line.
one
There's
like
never
in
a
that
line in
room.
There's never a line. in
There
that
is
one.
never a line there.
Not
You're
that one.
absolutely right. Anyway, see, I literally start going
I'm so
off on
annoyed I
him.
missed it.
He literally comes over to me. He puts his like arms around my waist, and he like tries to kiss
Yeah.
me, and I'm like, no. And he's like,
Good.
why not? And I was like, no, because you're for the streets. I was like, you're for the streets, Mr. T. You're for the streets, Mr. T. And he
can't.
got so mad. He's like, Trin, like, what are you talking about? I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, I've been informed.
I've been
I've been informed
With
that you're out
photo evidence.
with photo evidence. Who's? It's not even him. But I'm so drunk. I don't know.
And she saw it from a bird's eye view on the stage. She was pointing to him on the stage, and we were on the stage. She's like, "No, look, that's
It's
him."
too much.
She goes, "Look, that's him right there." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
I go, lo and behold,
Lo and
Mr. T. I literally have me saying it on video. I have to show you it after this. I wish I could put it in here, but I can't.
Too, and
It's too much.
It's hysterical.
But yeah, so I started going off on him, and I was like, oh my god, am I like, I can't, I'm gonna have to bleep it out again. Anyway, Mr. T, yeah, so I was going off on him, and he was like, Trin, like, I don't want anybody else but you. He's like, I literally only come to Porta for you. Like, he's like, I'm literally with you 95% of the time.
I feel like it's true, and then the fact that you realized it was a friend at the end of it that he was with is like, I feel like that also makes, I don't think there was any ill intent there. I think you just got wrong information from somebody that twisted the knife.
That's exactly what
made
happened.
you mad for no
and it
reason.
also kind of, I feel like going forward, it's gonna make me look a little bad. Like, I have to explain to like all those girls next at Porta, like, I don't know if they're gonna be there.
Everyone was blacked
I hope
out.
not, because I feel like if I'm with Mr. T again, everybody's gonna think that I'm like
because
dumb.
you told like me, all my housemates, we all know. Everyone
Yeah, like
knows.
it was just a misunderstanding, to be honest, and I know that for a fact because I was literally on stage and I could literally see him. But yeah, anyway, so
I was literally on stage.
after I go off on him, we make up. Oh, I actually see the girl. I forgot. I saw the girl that she was telling me about, and I go. Sorry.
We had a little side note.
No, literally, I go. I literally see her. She's going from this way. I was like, hey, and I look at Mr. T. I was like, oh. And then she could tell that I was really mad at him, and I think she kind of knew it was about her, and she just took. She just took the two of us. Right? I'm just too excited. Yeah. She took the two of us and just goes like this to like make us kiss, and I was like, okay, I guess that's like her blessing of that. They are just friends. I have nothing to worry about, and I really respected that from her. Yeah, really good. Anyway, after that, we end up going over with Rosie, you, Mr. T, and then Mr. T's friend, who tried to make out with me as well. He tried to get with me.
And I went away because his curls were sweaty.
It was so funny. Like, I had just met him. He goes, you're Trin? I was like, yeah, like, you're blank? Yeah. And he goes, yeah. And he's like, he starts dancing with me. He's like, can I kiss you? I go, no. And I turned to Mr. T. I was like, I know I can't do that to you.
I think he actually, I don't know what he said to me, but then I was like, no, you want a piece of pepperoni though? So my pepperoni.
I have a video of that too.
Iconic. I just say my pepperoni saves not only everyone from being blacked and throwing up besides Trinity. We'll get to that in a second.
I didn't eat any.
No, yes, you did. I fed it to you.
No.
Trinity, I swear to you, I fed you a piece. But anyway.
Was I that bad?
No, you ate pepperoni.
Was I that drunk that I really don't remember?
My pepperoni is always an icebreaker because, like, people are like, what's in that bag? I'm like, pepperoni, like, you want a piece? And I feed it to, like, all my friends. Like, I literally, like, Rosie, Mia, like, everyone, like, Trinity. Like, I feed it to everybody. Like, Jackie, Alicia. Like, it's so funny. And then, like, boys are like, you actually carry salami? And I was like, a random boy came up to me. He's like, you actually carry, like, I was like, it's not salami, it's pepperoni.
How do we get it in?
I have a secret compartment in my bag.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, and then he literally was like, this kid comes up to me. He's like, he goes, you carry pepperoni with you? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's the hottest shit ever. Are you Italian?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Who said this?
I don't know. I was blacked. I literally don't know.
Hopefully we see him next time on Friday.
I think he was like tall. He was good looking. I don't remember who it was.
Okay.
But it wasn't Mr. 2 Year Do Nothing from first episode. It wasn't
I'm happy that it wasn't. Don't like him. Yeah, let's get to that. So after that happened with Mr. T, whatever, we kind of like said goodbye. I tried to be as real with Mr. T as I could. Yeah. And I kind of told him, like, stop playing with me. And he was like, I'm not. And I was like, okay, like, whatever. Anyway, so we end up leaving.
All I did was say.
On the way out.
No, I said hi to, like, who I was talking
to Voldemort.
Yes. And I said bye to Voldemort. And that was it. So it was fine.
I said hi to him, too.
Yeah. It was like, we're friends.
It was fine.
So just so everyone knows, I don't think my fuck yous offended him. So I think we're good. Like, I think we're good.
They definitely didn't. I knew they didn't, though. Because I knew he was going to know it was a joke.
I just get nervous because I'm never mean, so I felt bad.
Yeah.
But guys, he doesn't hate me, so we're good. But anyway.
No, he doesn't at all. Yeah.
Anyway,
do you have any updates on Voldemort?
No, they're just like hi and bye. That's like it. Like,
right.
no ill will. Like, the first episode was I was kind of rude, but like,
right.
It was great. So I was irritated, but yeah.
Yeah.
That was basically the recap of the
week. Was Porta Friday recap.
Porta Friday. We're doing it again this Friday and Saturday. We're doing a 2-day Porta bender for Halloween.
I am so excited. Nothing brings me more happiness than going to Porta with my favorite people. No, like,
Porta's
literally, genuinely,
like,
I can't.
Like, I don't even ask Trinity if she's staying at my house. I just assume.
She just assumes
the
at
air
this
mattress
point
gets rolled out before she even comes home. home, and like I just assume she's coming
No,
with me.
literally
Like,
though.
it's a
Yep,
great
the air
time.
mattress is already ready for
Yeah.
me, which I appreciate so
Just
much.
wait
Thank
till
you
you see
again.
the costumes. We'll tell you about them next week.
Yeah, we're not gonna give it away.
We're not
We
gonna
don't
give
want
it
to
away.
spoil.
And then we're not giving away our. I don't know if we gave them away in the beginning of this episode.
What?
We have Thursday costumes, Friday costumes.
We
Saturday,
do. What are we gonna do for Saturday?
I don't think there is a costume on Saturday.
Should
'cause
we
we're going
just?
late.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Okay, guys, this was the Love Line, episode 2.
Always a great time.
Always a great time.
I would like to thank Porta for our content. We
Thank
are
you.
Porta Putanas.
We
Thank you
really
very
are,
much.
but I will like to say follow us on Instagram at the Love Line, at the Love Line Pod on Twitter, at the Love Line on TikTok, and our email is the lovelinepodcast@gmail.com. If you have any relationship experiences, whether this be good or bad, please let us know because you just might make it on the podcast.
Please, I have everyone DMing me like stories now.
Yeah.
You're gonna be featured. If you don't want to be named, let us
Yeah.
know. But I cannot wait for next week to fill you in on Halloween.
I am so excited. This was
Yeah.
so much fun as always.
All right, bye guys.
Bye, guys.